What's going on, crazy world? Welcome to another episode of the Black Sheep Perspective.
Holla back.
Guess who's back? Back again. Marcos is back. What's up, my brother?
Your friend.
El Caballo 30 motherfucking 5. My brother from another. He's back. I'm always fucking ecstatic when you in the building, brother. Look at him just sparking up. That's how we do it, huh?
That's how we start things, bro.
Yeah.
Well, you know how we start this one more time. Fuck Joe Biden.
Oh, my God. Times 3, son. My brother, it really is. It's great to have you back on. And, man, we got so much to talk shit about. Man, this world is crazy right now, son. Mm-hmm. Crazy right now. It's fucking I love it because you always start your stand-up with that opening line, fuck Joe Biden.
We want to get this shit started one way.
And
now we got a little Kamala chant too, big dog.
No. How's it go? Let me hear it.
When I say Kamala, you say Mama Mela. Bro, I love it. It's the only video that I've used to promote all my shows for the last two shows, bro.
So you're not doing the Joe Biden anything?
I do the Joe Biden.
And then eventually you bring in the Kamala thing. I love it. Kamala, Mama Mela. Deservingly, bro. How do you feel about it? Fuck it, man. Let's
start with that one, right?
Right? Like, homie, okay, I know we're going to have a lot of fun. We're going to talk a lot of shit. But, I watch a lot of podcasts. I know you do. And every time you're on here, and even when you're not here, homie, when I talk about you, I say, hey, man, he's a comedian. He talk a lot of shit. He a vulgar motherfucker. But let me tell you something. Cavayo is smart. That motherfucker does research. That motherfucker's mad educated. Don't try him. He knows a little about a lot. So
appreciate that, bro.
Do you think, no matter which way, first of all, do you think she really, like dead ass, really? Like, I don't care if you say corrupt or whatever. Do you really think she has a chance? Do you?
Look, bro.
Just your opinion. Forget about what they say. Constructive.
If fucking Biden won the last election, absolutely, I think she has a chance. Now, again,
good point.
What I'm fucking hoping for, what I think we're all praying for, on the right, is that the reason Biden won that election is what we all think, right? That it was fucking the majority fraud. And by the way, for all you motherfuckers, there's no proven fraud. Listen, you can suck a dick. The fraud that we're talking about is the fact that was the first election ever held during a fucking pandemic. Okay? The amount of fucking vote, and that you can look up on your own. The amount of influx of it was an overwhelming amount of ballots, right, that it was decided that you couldn't determine whether there was fucking voter fraud or not. To determine whether it was voter fraud, it was like there was so much, and that was their plan.
Right.
If you see the movement that they had in urban cities across the fucking country, the way that they were pushing and all the fucking rules that they changed for voting during the pandemic.
Right.
It was a free-for-all, bro. They were picking people up. Like, there's videos of people dropping off bundles and bundles of fucking ballots at mailboxes and shit. It's
okay. So with that said, now, don't you think? And of course, there's always methods.
I do have to say this.
Okay, go ahead.
If Trump and the Republicans don't have something in place to counter
some type of
the fraud,
right?
I don't want to hear it no more, dog. Then it's our fault.
Because
we're whack. We weren't ready. Right. We didn't adjust. We saw what happened. If what we think happened, then we had to have made an adjustment. Otherwise, what? We just coming right back to the same fight with the same weapons.
Okay, so that kind of just brought me into what I was gonna ask. Don't you think that now that we experienced what happened that last time with Joe Biden, that we would be better prepared and I'm saying we, by the way, folks. I'm not left or right, but I do think the better option is fucking Trump without a doubt. I will just go to the grave with that right now. Our country's at its fucking weakest. I think we need a big set of balls, and it is what it is. I know that he has his flaws and whatever. So when I say we, I am talking like I do want Trump. Do you think that we would be better prepared in order to not allow so many, I guess, shady shit, let's just call it that for the sake of not being banned on YouTube, so much shady shit that can occur, we're way more prepared for it. And on top of that, we're ready with a counter offense, like what I think you're kind of more referring to.
So I think that it's less that we're ready with any kind of plan, which is very unfortunate. But I think it's more of a we're depending on the fact that we're not in the pandemic. And, for example, during that pandemic, the election was the only fucking thing to worry about. That's it. There was nothing else.
Right.
Now that life is back to normal, getting people to show up to the ballot box is a completely different fucking monster. It's a completely different animal. And I think that's what we're relying on, unfortunately, because I think that I did hear that, for example, in Georgia, they passed something that makes voter fraud that much less likely.
Okay.
But that's something that has to happen.
Do you know what that detail is, by the way? I mean, vaguely. Is it in person, double ID, something?
If I'm not mistaken, it's something in regards to showing proof of voter registration, and I think there's a much bigger penalty if you're caught.
Okay,
which is huge.
Right.
I think that you should be, if you want to fucking
tote that line.
If you want to ensure that an illegal is gonna not fucking take the chance to vote, despite all the pandering that they hear from the Democratic Party, because that's all they're told. Come in, you can come into the country, come get your ID, come get your driver's license, come get your fucking benefits, vote Democrat. I think if you want to stop that, the easiest way is to scare them with their freedom, obviously. Like any fucking citizen. You scare them with the freedom and you make the penalty.
Of course.
Hey, you can face up to 5 fucking years and deportation.
Yeah, if you told child molesters and rapists on your first fucking charge, if you get found guilty, castration, there's probably going to be less attempts of such horrible acts. So I get that.
Without a fucking doubt.
Do you think that? I think it's a stupid question, but I just have to fucking ask it. Do you think that the dumbass decision that these fools made of letting all these damn immigrants flood our country?
Oh, we're gonna feel that, bro.
Oh, not only we're gonna, and let's talk about how we're already feeling it. But do you think it was intentional in order to get those votes to go in her favor? That's the bigger question.
I want to
dumbass decision, no matter what.
I don't want to say that it's just the Democratic agenda. When they're in power, it's their agenda to open the floodgates. Just open them up. Whatever term.
It's just their belief. They're just that strongly believing in that.
No, it's to what we're talking about. This all these people. So their whole thing is. Well, we got to talk about those glasses. Why are you wearing them for the podcast,
brother? My right eye. I had LASIK surgery a long time ago. My right eye, I scratched my cornea about like 3-4 years ago. Something about it didn't heal correctly. And when I do sparring with my peoples, if someone just touches the eye, we're not even talking about a solid hit, homie, because I don't get hit. I roll with the punches, and all my students and all the fighters I spar with, not only that, it burns immediately. It feels like right away I did a minor cornea scratch.
Fuck.
And then for the next week or two, this eye is crying all the time, sensitive. When I watch TV, I got to turn the light on, I got to put these on, or I got other pairs. So the last time I did a podcast, the last 2 podcasts I did with with Brittany Bray. Shout out to Brittany Bray. She's doing her thing, traveling, doing all kind of crazy gigs around the nation.
Love you, Britt.
She gave you all kind of shout outs, by the way. You, Gene Harding, everybody, man. She showed a lot of love. My eye was tearing up, dog, and I'm like, this is gonna look weird. I'm glad I wasn't drinking or smoking because it would have got way worse. But before her,
you don't feel it? You don't feel the tears coming down and shit?
Oh yeah. No, I do. I do. So I get kind of weird with it.
I said this motherfucker threw his glasses on once, thought they looked fresh as fuck. And he said, "This is the drill. This is the Black Sheep Podcast drill."
Nah, not at all, man. It was one of those things where I thought I knew we were gonna have a couple of drinks and probably smoke, and I thought, man, I don't want this eye to start tearing up, and you think I'm getting soft on some topic we're talking about.
Now I need to know.
So back to what we got.
So the agenda is every time. What is the Democrats' agenda when it comes to immigrants? In my opinion, it's amnesty for all. And it's not my fucking opinion. They say it all the time.
Right.
They want
America is this type of country.
Time after time, Democrats try to get amnesty for all the immigrants that are already here. Pelosi has fucking said it. Schumer has fucking said it. Amnesty for all. It's a big part of their party.
Right.
If you're here, it doesn't matter. You're not illegal. That's a bad word. So, my theory is when their administration is in, it's open the floodgates, let them in, come up with whatever fucking excuses in the meantime as to why it's happening, pretend like it's a problem, never do anything about it. And then, with the understanding that in a few years, possibly they get some amnesty or they become legal in another fashion,
they'll vote
then
for
they're
us
able to vote for us.
because we were the administration that let you in and allowed you to become whatever it is you have become.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, the long game. I never see again. I'm new to politics. By the way, like I said,
I think it's flawed in a sense.
Oh yeah, you and shout out to Wake Up with Linda, aka Catalina. You guys got me onto politics. You guys were the first ones. We're talking about years ago in the beginning of my podcast career, and then some close friends of mine. And this is all still new to me. I didn't see it like that. I didn't know that that's the type of
strategies.
Yeah, where I'm making it seem, you're making it seem like it's a strategy. Others are going to be like, nah, I would say left are going to say, no, that's just how we are. We're America. We're supposed to let immigrants in and we're supposed to give them a chance just like anybody else.
No, we're not, first of all.
Right,
What the
yeah.
fuck kind of concept is that?
Yeah, I don't agree with that neither like
dumb.
that. Yeah.
There's no other country in the planet that does that. No other. Look up whatever country you fucking want and see go see if you can fucking go over there and become a citizen.
Right. Or buy property.
Now you can go visit other countries. That's fine. You can travel as a lone citizen, but
bro, as dope as we are,
there's no country in the planet. If you go right now to Mexico, they're not going to let you become a citizen.
As dope as we are, we do some dumb shit. We do some dumb shit like allowing the Chinese, and this isn't nothing against Chinese as in Chinese people. We're the least racist, but allowing Chinese are one of our biggest foes to buy up property left and right around our nation.
But we're bought out by the
It's
Chinese, bro. We're
crazy.
in their pockets. I was gonna fucking damn. I had a good one.
In regards to Kamala.
No.
Mama
The way the fucking government, like their strategies, bro. It's all fucking long game plans. They're on some other shit.
See, again, and I obviously I don't think like that, but I get it now. When you said that, and if Democrats are thinking like that, then it makes sense. We're letting you in here. We're giving you this opportunity. We put all this effort to let your peoples in here and give you this money and grant you this stuff.
That's what I'm sorry. It's so America went through the whole social justice reform in the 60s. Which was a good time. There were all good things that were happening. Okay. We needed that reform and continued reform. It's not like racism is dead. I'm not suggesting that. But all those social justice movements have ended up getting hijacked for political reasons, for political purposes, for political gain. So, perfect example, LGBT. They're the ones that have been most fucking violated.
In regards to being used as pawns of some sort.
So the LGBT movement was a fucking huge movement, and they did a lot. They made a lot of progress for gay people. Huge fucking progress. That one got hijacked, and it became something that it was in your face all day, every day. It was a problem. You're a homophobe. You're a homophobe. The country, like with all of them, got to a point where it's like, yo, chill the fuck out. We're not all fucking homophobes. If anything, the reason you're seeing reform is because there's more better people than there are bad.
Agreed. Okay.
Next one, LGBT, trans. The trans movement comes in. That started with Obama. I'm not sure that the trans movement was ever in their fucking favor. It's definitely something that has to be addressed. Trans people have to be acknowledged.
Of course.
But the bottom line is, the facts are that trans people make up for 4% of the population. And by the way, it might be 0.4.
Yeah, can't be 4.
It might be 0.4. In either case, whether it's 0.4 or 4%,
it's a minority on another level, yeah.
For the country to be at arms and at each other's necks
over
over what they are.
Agreed, man.
So my point being is, it's just another movement that got hijacked. Now the trans, every fucking other fight on online or in the media is trying to guilt you for the whole trans shit. That you're transphobic and this and that. How the fuck are 500 million people going to war with each other over what?
4% if it's that.
30, 40,000 people?
Right.
Another hijack that got moved. Another one that got jacked was BLM.
Big time.
BLM in obviously in its at its core, I'm sure that BLM
had great intentions.
Had great intentions. And in fact they did. Because I do think that there is something to be said against for police brutality against black people, without a fucking doubt.
Agreed.
The movement got hijacked by the left, by the rich, by the billionaires on the left. Where's BLM now?
Completely.
When's the last time you saw them since the fucking pandemic?
Especially when two of the CEOs.
And it should be, again, it should be something that's
became millionaires.
It's something that should be insulting. Yeah. They get these things that had some fucking substance, that had real,
right?
You know, it had real purpose.
Yeah.
And they get them, and they start funneling money into them to hype them up and make them seem like they're more important than they are when they don't give a fuck. They get the job done, everybody pulls out, and the movement's gone. That's what the left should be fucking taking personal, and I don't know how they don't. This is something you should fucking clip and post because those are the facts. I don't know how the left doesn't get pissed at the fact that all their movements have been absolutely hijacked by Soros and all the fucking billionaires on the left.
So you think it happens unknowingly to the left? I mean, isn't Soros and them part of the left?
Listen, I'm sure it happens on the right. I'm sure if I thought hard enough, I could come up with an instance where it happens on the right. You know, the religious shit on the right. That's how they fucking get you on the right. But no, I think that when you're so invested, especially something politically where you're so passionate about it, you want to believe that the fucking government that's taxing your ass and telling you all these things, you want to believe that they're doing something good for you, bro.
Listen here, folks. Winter is amongst us. Spring's still a couple of months away. I know you guys are feeling this cool breeze. Why don't you go to blacksheepapparel.shop and go cop you some of the dopest sweaters, hoodies, long sleeve shirts, and everything else you can imagine to make you look fly for this season. Or maybe you're just getting ready for the summer or the spring. We got shorts, we got tank tops, we got it all. Make sure you go visit blacksheepapparel.shop to get the flyest gear and to remind the world that you're a proud black sheep. Now let's get back to the podcast. You know, let me tell you on that tip, and I have to admit this because all this has happened, you know, recently. Like just kind of when I get, you know, deep in thought, I get in some meditative state of mind, or maybe it's just in the shower and I'm just like hyper focused, fucking just smoked something, taking a long shower versus a short one, and I'm just thinking shit out. And bro, I realized that I'm at a point, homie, that there's nothing out there that I trust 100%. Man, and maybe not even 90. I think if I'm being nice, I'll say 80, 85%, and it depends on what topic it is we're talking about. And when I say that, I'm including everything, every religion, government. Okay, listen, the minute you get, this is literally just some theoretical, hypothetical shit that I'm just inventing on the fly. The minute you get 5 or more people, let's just say 10, there's someone in that 10 who will cut the corners, take the bribe, do something extra, turn their back. That whole 10, just by numerically speaking, the odds are so against that all 10 are going to be good people and wouldn't do what will be considered something on a corrupt level. So the minute you have too many managers, there's a manager somewhere in the whole system of whatever department store that a motherfucker's taking money. stealing some shit, doing something illegal.
For starters,
it happens for all councils, all organizations, you name it. I just believe there's always somebody doing something, and it happens on the biggest stage, which is our government and everything you're talking about.
I have something to say to that. There's another one you should clip. You got it. Number one, you got to understand we're in Miami, and Miami, for all its glory and all its fucking good shit, and I love Miami, and I would never live nowhere else as a Cuban American or as a Hispanic in general. Miami is an American third world city. We have all the first world funds and infrastructure, but we're ran with the ethics of a third world country.
Interesting. I get it.
And it definitely has to do with our culture. It's a cult. It's part of our culture. Bottom line, we're here, and it's a Latino thing. We're cutthroat. And by the way, most politicians are already cutthroat and trying to do grimy shit.
But are you trying to say that this?
It's built into our fucking fabric.
So do you think I'm being influenced by what our people do on a more consistent basis? I'm just talking about worldwide, brother. I'm just talking about worldwide. You can get all the holy people you want. I mean, listen, real shit. How many priests, Catholic priests? What is the number? What is the number in regards to like that they're molesting, doing some whatever shit with these young boys?
It's almost a given.
High.
It's almost as certain as that you got fucked by a Catholic priest, then you got fucked by Diddy.
You know what? We need to talk about that. Ain't that some fucking shit out of left field, bro?
Pava.
Holy fuck!
I think heads are gonna roll.
You do think? How deep is it gonna get? How deep is it gonna get?
First of all, I think it's gonna die.
You think some Epstein bullshit is gonna happen?
100%.
Fake or real?
No, I think it's gonna die.
He will really die. It won't be a fake death.
No, I don't think Epstein is alive.
Okay. All right.
I think Epstein's alive. I think they murked him. They got him murked.
Right.
For the sake of it
not people not being exactly. Yes.
And I think that's exactly what's gonna happen with Diddy, bro. Once they hit you with the he's on suicide watch. Sure, Bobby,
brother. Listen.
Where do you want to start with that, bro? Can we start? Look,
go ahead. We started.
look, bro. And by the way, let me clear this up. The Meek Mill. Have you heard the Meek Mill audios?
Yeah.
So, but before we get into that, I want to clear up that what I have read is that the audio has been matched up with an audio from a porn, and they're saying that that's not a real. Okay. That's cool. With that said, it was very believable. It was very believable. He was definitely at them Diddy parties. And have you seen Meek Mill hit a punching bag?
No.
What? No. What? My dog, elbow tucked in.
Oh my goodness! Listen, you know when I first stumbled. Look how this happened.
I totally believe he's fruity, bro.
Oh yeah.
Have you seen? Oh my god, bro! Watch when I show you the fucking video of Tupac that I saw today.
No, I saw it. Whatchamacallit? She was talking about it, but I seen that before. I seen that in the past. Oh, dude, we're talking about Tupac. We'll be back to that. Okay, listen. So I'm watching. I'm a YouTube baby, so I'm just watching YouTube. You know how the algorithms talk to you. I don't know how I got there. I really do not know. But somehow I stumbled upon, I don't know what the fuck, 21 Jump. I don't know what the hell it's called. Something jump off. The dude that lets his wife, who's a porn star, fuck other dudes. And
Alan.
That guy, the tall white boy, whatever, this and that. All right,
Cookie McWuggy.
Absolute duck. Just a duck as a motherfucker, as we've been calling ducks. For those of y'all don't know, I'm not going to say Caballo's age. 47, man. Back our time, a duck was almost as low as you can go. That means, because if y'all don't know, ducks are stupid. Ducks are dumb. You can run them over. You're explaining. Yeah. When I call somebody a duck, that's the lowest amount of, bro. You are just as bottom of my shoe. Okay.
You're a fucking mook.
Yeah, it's a mook. The same way you guys say fuck boy. Back in our days, a fuck boy, Y'all call a fuckboy somebody who's sleeping around. No, that's a dude doing what he's supposed to do. A fuckboy in our time is you on the look. You like
yo puss ass.
Yeah, puss ass. You're chasing dudes. You're trying to be hard, but you the lowest one in the crew. Like you are just a bitch. You're a fraud. You're a poser. You know all that shit. Anyhow, I'm watching that. That podcast came on, and it was because some dude was checking him. Some dude almost got in a fight with him on his podcast. I think I saw it. Right? So for whatever reason, I don't know how it caught my attention, but you know, thumbnails got my attention. I go to watch it. Oh, so-and-so podcast host gets checked by whatever. I'm like, oh, let me check that out. Sure enough, this fucking pencil neck ass dude was just saying some dumb shit, and the homeboy was a hood ass nigga, and got up quick, this, that, one, and he was like, and then the white boy came out and yeah. And he didn't get to whoop his ass, but it happened. Yeah.
Just fuck her.
That took me to the algorithms to an interview with Diddy's bodyguard for the longest time. This is the guy who dropped
with
the
Carl
majority.
Winslow. Carl Winslow. Is that the one you're talking about?
No, I don't know his name. The security.
I'm talking about the story about Carl Winslow.
I think I did, but I don't want to fuck that up. We'll come back to that. But anyhow, so it was him doing an interview. I think with Vlad TV. Shout out to Vlad TV. Vlad TV does a lot of great interviews with a bunch of different people in the hip hop industry. You know? He was one of the first that got this dude, the security dude. Security dude starts saying, "This how it started, Caballo. This how it started." Yeah, man. Listen, man. I worked with Diddy for I don't know how many years. Moved down this, and I was his main right hand man. And I saw plenty of shit. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, without saying too much, bro. And then the guy goes, "One of these times, I walked into the room. I guess Diddy didn't know I got there early or some shit like that."
And he recorded. That's what the Meek Mill audio.
No, not the Meek Mill audio. He fucking walked up to tell Diddy, "Yo, what's up? I'm here. Are we about to bounce it? Whatever." And he walked up. "Get ready. I ain't bullshitting. Look it up." He saw Biggie Smalls below in Diddy. I'm done.
The other one I was gonna tell you is, have you seen fucking J-Lo?
What is J-Lo? What's J-Lo saying? That's something that I haven't heard.
Not saying anything, but they just dropped down something. Apparently, is saying that she had the gun on her. She was carrying the gun that Buddy used in the club.
What gun?
Baba. Number one, Diddy had a fucking... How many bodies you got Diddy on? Because there's Biggie. There's Biggie.
Right, there's Biggie. There's pretty much a lot of
There's Biggie.
Yeah.
There's the dude this one I'm talking about, the one that Shine took the rap for.
Okay.
Do you remember that one?
Yeah.
That's the one that he shot in the face. J-Lo was in the club next to him, and Shine took the rap.
Oh, I didn't know that.
So J-Lo supposedly fucking...
She's the one who took the gun.
He has fucking Tupac. They say he's involved with that one. His ex-wife.
Cassidy? No, he never married Cassidy.
Never.
No.
His ex-wife is dead. Bro, I'm telling you.
Damn, I didn't know all this. What the fuck?
Yeah. And by the way, this is without mentioning the ones that...
This motherfucker's a mobster.
Straight up fucking...
Gay-ass, bisexual, horny-ass mobster.
Black. And black.
And black.
And black. He's the Black Epstein. Yo, so what's crazy to me, dog... Dog, it scares you. Right. If a motherfucker, just imagine a motherfucker with $1 million that's that pissed at you, bro.
You're like, this man can make me disappear. This man can do all kind of stuff. Shit. Yeah.
Hey, he tried to. Game is the one that comes out and says it. That he tried to fucking off Drake.
Game said that?
Game is on interview
saying that. Really?
He tried. Word got to me that Diddy was asking around to get this dude waxed.
Damn.
Yeah. Bro, Diddy is that, he's a riot, dog.
In a wild way, and I guarantee
he's the biggest piece of shit.
Listen, I guarantee you, I guess this is the obvious. I'm not the first to say it. Get ready for tremendo Netflix fucking movie / series that's gonna come out about this. And from what I heard, I think
50 already dropped it.
I think 50, yeah, but it didn't come out yet though, right?
No, I think he has it though.
But he's been
making it for the last 10 years.
Yeah, he said he's been known shit and he's been doing this shit's probably gonna be off the chain.
Diddy's a gorilla, bro.
So I saw this interview that happened. I don't think it was Vlad though, but this is one of the most recent things that I saw, and it was one of the dudes from. You remember the band? The band.
Oh yeah. Well, that's what. So my chick sent me a bunch of shit on that. He was fucking doing them dirt. Dog.
Well, one of the dudes, I forgot his name, man. Shout out to him.
Fucking Dylan, spit fire like Dylan.
With the semi little small fro, and he always had the toothpick, and he sucked his thumb.
Okay.
Anyhow, he was one of the dopest ones.
He wasn't doing a lot of thumb sucking.
He said he didn't say all that, but he did say that. Man, he just spilled a lot of beans on shit that they saw and that they all realized it and that they all knew they couldn't say shit. And they told secrets about during the show, the filming the band, why he made him walk to New York. It wasn't for him. The cheesecake wasn't for him. It was for, I think it was for J-Lo, to be honest with you. I think it was for J-Lo. I don't know if you remember that episode.
Of course.
He made him walk to go get a cheesecake. They had to walk like 2 miles, 3 miles.
That show was fucking hilarious.
Yeah. But it was one of his first kinds. So look at the levels. And that was like what, dog? Like 10, 15 years ago? How long was that ago?
You told me you didn't know about the Carl Winslow, though.
I told you I forgot that. So I'm afraid. Here we go.
Okay. So one of the fucking 60 interviews that this guy has.
Carl Winslow. We're talking about from Family Matters.
Motherfucking Family Matters. The police officer. The jolly old fat black guy that
By the way,
loves.
Make sure we talk about that gig that you did. The shit that you posted, which is phenomenal, about fucking Slater from Saved by the Bell. Bro, when I tell you I loved it. We got to come back to that. We have to come back to that. Anyhow, so Carl Winslow, for those of you who don't fucking know, because I know there's some people under the age limit of we don't remember that bullshit.
TGIF, motherfucker. It was TGIF Family Matters. It was one of the dopest shows.
Yes, man. It was a phenomenal show. Family bullshit with comedy, and it was a black family. And Carl Witherspoon was the father who was the main star actor of.
What's his name?
You said Carl Winslow. That's him.
Oh, they said Witherspoon. My bad.
No. Carl Witherspoon was somebody different.
Yeah.
Predator, Rocky.
Oh, okay.
That's Carl Witherspoon.
Okay.
Anyhow, so go ahead. So what happened with him, bro?
There's some rapper.
Oh shit.
Some rapper, and he's not like a made rapper, but he's just some like low key rapper on a YouTube fucking podcast type shit.
Yeah.
Start saying, "Hey, listen, man, I was at one of them Diddy parties, or I don't know if it was a party or he was just walking through." And he goes, man, I hear some howling. So I'm like, bitch, I don't give a fuck. I'm walking in the room and see what's going on.
Who's dying?
I walk in there, and it's fucking Carl Winslow.
Shut the fuck up.
Getting juiced up. Yeah,
are these viral videos? How have I not seen this, bro? I gotta.
This is absolutely a fucking
wow.
Just look at Carl Winslow Diddy. I guarantee you it's out there.
And this dude's telling the story. He's the one telling the story.
He's the one telling the story. I walked in there and he was squealing like a pig, bro.
Damn,
it's crazy. And bro, what scares like the scary shit, dog, right? Because to me, the scary shit is. What the fuck did Diddy go through that he gets off
right
on fucking dudes? Because, by the way, apparently it was for money. Carl Winslow needed money.
Oh, okay.
That was something. It was something that was known.
Okay, so
if you needed money,
right.
you go to Diddy, and Diddy will fuck you for the money. He'll fuck you in the ass.
So check it out, right? Remember when I was telling you what got me to my first Diddy story, right? It was watching that podcast guy get swung on by the rapper. Then I stumbled upon Diddy's #1 security for the longest time. And when he first said that Biggie Smalls, he walked in on Biggie Smalls blowing fucking Diddy. That was enough as it is, right? So then the algorithms talked. I didn't even know this shit existed, but it was like 3 months before I delve into the whole topic. I forgot who homegirl's name is. I don't want to insult her, but she seems like a lesbian. She used to be like an assistant, and then she was kind of like a side rapper, what's it called, the hype man type stuff. Some female, right? Some black chick, some red bone chick. I can't remember the details of why, but she was in that time era of the same time of the security guard, and she said that Diddy, one of the craziest things that he said, and since then she knew. Oh, no wonder. Was that Diddy told her there's no better satisfaction than listen. And then he starts saying all his accolades.
Seeing a man do something for money.
You're right, but he even went worse than that. he mentioned all his accolades. This is her telling, okay? And I'm paraphrasing it and I'm fucking it all up. She was like, Diddy was like, yo, I done convinced $1 million companies to do this, put up this money. I done sold this many albums. I done this, I done that, I done this, I done that, da, 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 da. But ain't nothing more fulfilling. Nothing makes you feel like more like a man with power when you can make another man suck your dick and want to pay you for it. When you can make another man sell his soul for a certain amount of money. And that's what she claimed.
So that's what I'm saying. Like,
so that was his biggest high.
What the fuck did Buddy go through
to do that, right? To want to be like that.
That's what gets him off, bro. You know how dangerous it is to have a motherfucker like that?
Didn't he have two?
With billions? Because he's a billionaire.
I don't know if he hit billions. I don't think he did.
He was worth $1 billion.
Close, I guess. I mean, I'm not arguing it, but whatever. Regardless.
You know how dangerous it is to have a motherfucker like that with 100 million?
With that much power, with that
million?
much.
Doesn't matter. He literally just got this key to the city.
That's wild, dude.
It's like a year or two ago.
Right. So listen, on that note, look, on that note, right? And I'm not trying to make this go like south and too you know, I don't know, not sad, but just what's really fucked up to me. All right, so look, the whole Diddy thing, it is what it is, right? Truth is, whoever sold their soul, because right now, you know, you're going to hear a lot about different rappers who did, you know, accusations, so on and so forth. By the way, Cat Williams was calling this shit out on the fucking, on the Shay Shay show. Exactly, right? So let's give him his fucking flowers for that. He kept it 100. There's a lot of dudes and women and whoever the fuck, like Epstein, the whole Epstein story, for the sake of wanting to blow up, for the sake of money, for the sake of whatever. All right, man. No matter what you think about that, it is what it is. The part that's fucked up, and that I'm like, wow, feeling like, oh, man. This motherfucker met Usher and blew him up and had Usher staying with him. Usher's parents approved of it for a whole summer. Not one summer, but a couple summers. So imagine a man with that, already that money, that power, that everything.
Wow, there's no question Usher got fucked.
What's up, you crazy people out there? Let me interrupt this podcast really quick just to give you a reminder. If you really like the gear that I'm rocking and you're a proud black sheep yourself, make sure you go check out blacksheepapparel.shop where you can get all the dopest gear to help remind the world that you truly are a proud black sheep. We got caps, t-shirts, tank tops, shorts, sweaters, hoodies. I mean, you name it, we got it on there. Make sure you go show some love, show your support, and represent what you really are. Go to blacksheepapparel.shop. Now back to the podcast. I hate to say that, but yes. And then Usher brought who?
Bieber. He's a fuck. Just went through this conversation.
That's just
yesterday.
wild, man. That's just wild, bro.
Literally just had the conversation.
That part's fucked up, man. Now you talking about mine, and now you talking about some real sick shit.
So look. You said this off camera, and you were talking about that Diddy and that Diddy's thing was his whole thing is that you gotta pay to play.
The power trip of that.
And basically you're paying to play by getting fucked.
Pretty much. That was his main thing. Yep.
What I'm trying to tell you is that has been the entry price since the beginning of Hollywood.
And you are correct, brother.
And I'm telling you that it's not a question.
Right.
It's known.
Right.
So Weinstein was just the dude that they used as a fall guy.
Right.
It's something that has been culture in Hollywood since its inception.
Right.
It's just it's almost like it's a thing of power.
I heard that about Hitchcock.
I haven't heard that.
Yeah, I did. I read something. I read something.
It just comes in that industry. It comes with the territory. You want to be part of us? You're gonna get fucked.
That's wild.
I'm being real with you, and what you can rest assured on. And by the way, it doesn't apply to 100% of the people in Hollywood, but I would say anywhere from 90% of the really big ones, they all got fucked. Men and women, especially men. And by the way, the majority of men in Hollywood are gay. All the ones you think are straight are gay. In the closet, or they just, it would fuck up their whole image if they showed that they were homosexual. And by the way, I have no problem against that. But for sure, there's a bunch of fucking DTs. what you can absolutely assure yourself of is that kids that grew up in Hollywood, they all got fucked.
Oh, man. That's
all
tough.
of them. Leonardo,
It's tough.
I guarantee you Leonardo got fucked 3 ways from Sunday.
Damn.
I mean, Leonardo, by the way, Leonardo's one of the main guys at the Diddy parties. You ever heard that?
No.
Leonardo?
You know they're also throwing a lot of dirt on Jay-Z. Have you seen
That
have you
would
seen
be-
that?
I haven't seen it, but that would
Yeah.
be so crazy.
He's been a lot of that shit too, bro.
So Diddy parties?
Yeah, man. Again, this is some real Epstein Epstein shit.
Honey potting shit.
Where
They honey pot you.
hence why you said what you said off camera, which is this man, or maybe you said it on cam. This man might get popped off like Epstein. You know,
like Epstein, bro.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
telling you.
wild, man. It's
They can't have. They
By the
can't
way,
afford
listen,
for all that shit to get out.
I got a question, and it's not just to jump off this topic, but this is a real question because a couple days ago I was talking to a client of mine. I was training a client on Thursday. Shout out to Lewis. I know he's watching. And
That's crazy. You know how many moves they're trying to make right now to kill that dude?
I don't know. I'm tuned in. I can tell you that. Like, cause, man, I'll come back to that. Like,
Yeah,
that's just cause if they do this, cause the fact that happened to Epstein the way it did, and they just fucking brushed it under the rug like nothing, and that's it.
No-
it's not
no
ever
list.
talking, no nothing. And then what's homegirl's name? His accomplice, the woman that he was with for forever. I can't say her name.
Just
We
lady-
gotta, yeah, there you go.
Lady
Boom, just
Maxwell.
there you go. Maxwell, goddamn, there you go. My boy, I told you, boy, this man fucking smarter than what you think. She like we got nothing out of that. Like she's still locked up or what? She didn't catch. She caught time, but how much time? We don't even know. We don't know who she snitched on.
Disappeared, bro.
We don't like. It's over with. Sleep with under. That shit, Caballo. That shit bugs me on another level. That's that shit that makes me get mad at people who don't want to believe in any conspiracies, because that is such evidence of so much dirt, so much like on the highest level of dirt and exposed dirt, not concepts, not fucking you're a wacko and you're here you go again acting up. No, like it's so much evidence, and then swept under the rug. So here we are with this fool, and I'm like, would they dare do that again? Like what? Like what are we about
Without
to
a
witness again in front of the whole world? Are we gonna witness
it's-
this shit again and we can't contest it?
What-
We can't. Like, are you kidding me, homie? Like
I'm
that's just
pissed-
wild to me, dog.
What
That's
I'm
wild.
What I'm pissed at is it's another fucking getting gassed up.
Of course.
Like if people are gonna get put out. And
Right. Like a bunch of people are gonna get exposed.
yeah,
This,
we're
that,
gonna find
that,
out. We're
that,
gonna
that.
find out.
And then it's just,
Let's go.
You-
argue
you
about
go
it.
limp,
Let's
you
go
go
argue-
limp.
Let's go argue about abortion.
fuck, dude. Fuck.
Let's go argue about abortion.
So listen, but I do have a serious question off of that. So now getting off that topic, yes, let me go ahead and give you another one. So now slightly getting off that topic. I was talking about this to my client, right? Again, shout out to Lewis. He had a great concept, and I thought, man, I want to talk to somebody about this. I want to say this on the podcast. I want to see what people think about this. In a joking way, I'm gonna say, how gay is gay? When is gay gay? All right.
Penetration.
But I love that you said that, because that is a great halfway answer. But I
I'm
really
kidding. If you French kiss a gay, you're
Oh,
gay.
hold on. But I will come back to all that. But with him, we were talking about knowing having family members or close acquaintances who were in the closet, came out, who raw to this, do this, just different stories. And in that conversation, he mentioned that he thought he doesn't believe there's bisexual.
No.
And when
there's not.
he
He's
said
right.
when he said that, I said, whoa, hold on, let me pause you real quick, and then go back with your story. When you say that, do you mean like the minute you go a certain amount of gay, you're just gay, but you're holding on to something that's not real, or like what do you mean by
That's
that?
precisely it.
So okay, well there you go, just that quick. So you do believe that?
So if you are willing to take a dick or give the dick,
You know we're gonna go to how gay is gay, but go ahead. All right.
if you're willing to take a dick or fucking asshole, you're gay, and whatever else you do with a woman is just for the show. Like that's just to like
Even if you're openly both.
you're not both.
Okay, but
you only like men.
if you're but if you're openly showing both, you think one is a facade. You think one is a front.
I think we can close out the whole thing with this. I can assure you that any guy that fucks other guys never, ever, ever jerks off to a girl. I can assure you.
I guess that's a great answer.
I can assure you.
I've never thought about this. Okay.
I can assure you, a bisexual woman, I can guarantee you, there's times she might think of a girl that eats her pussy really good because she understands the clitoris. And there's other times that she rubs her pussy to the man that fucked her the best. A gay guy, a guy that fucks another guy, only jerks his dick to that guy or to a guy. He never jerks his dick to a woman.
Okay, so I think that's a great man. I commend you on that response. I pretty much agree with almost all of it. I think all of it. You know, it's hard for me to say that. Now, but now. All right, part two.
Damn, I got
part two. Part two though. Damn, well, this is a topic right here. I've done this with close friends. All right. So you're a kinky motherfucker, right? Assuming. Well, okay, you can say that. I was just assuming. So you're a kinky motherfucker, right? And let's say you're down. Let's just go with it. Let's say you're down to let your lady, gotta be your lady, unless you're just extra freaky. Let's say you're down to let your lady, fingertip you, right? Because you go with that. You like that whatever.
For starters, I like getting my ass eaten.
Okay,
so
yes, you're definitely
we're almost halfway there.
Yeah.
But I have gotten a sneaky finger in the ass, and it's just uncomfortable. It's like, get the fuck out of there.
Okay, so let's just say that you're somebody who was cool with it, though. You're not, but
with a finger in the ass.
Let's start going there. Let's start going there.
If I think that's gay.
Okay, so if it's the finger,
this is
just a finger.
It's a good conversation.
Is that gay? Listen, hold on now. Let's imagine 100%. Homeboy will not cheat on her. There's nothing else on the side. There's no trickery, whatever. It's just him and his girl. That's his girl.
Not gay.
That's his lady. You can even say that's his wife, okay?
Not gay.
Okay.
Not gay.
Okay. Let's step it up a little bit. You know what's coming. Hold up. Come on. You know what's coming.
If he gets pegged, he's
gay. Hold on.
If he gets pegged,
hold on. Let's just bring out. Let's bring out the bullet. Let's bring out the bullet.
Object involved,
let's bring out the bullet. Let's bring out the bullet. The bullet. You know the bullet. The ladies know what the bullet is. The bullet. Yeah, you can put it anywhere.
He's gay.
It's only with his lady. That's it. There's not a single other thing gay about him. He's only letting his lady do this, bro. Come on, Cavayo. Cavayo.
Are you like the eye in the sky? How do you know this? How do you know this? You see this guy's every move?
Obviously, no.
He's just telling you. I don't think that any guy. I think that
there's a viral video of a dude who does porn who's talking like I don't think he's fronting. He's talking like, yeah, I suck dick. Yeah, I've been pegged. But I do it for the money. But I can tell you right now, with my heart and my soul, I'm not gay. And he's saying it. He's tatted. He's tatted, good looking dude. And he's like, and he doesn't flinch. Hey. He doesn't flinch. He really thinks he's not gay.
Hey, we have a word for this. Cubans have a word for these motherfuckers.
Bugarrón.
Bugarrón. Es un bugarrón. He'll hit anything, boy. He'll throw down a goat. He'll throw down anything. He's like, I don't give a fuck. I ain't gay.
So listen. So here, I'll save it.
You gotta clip this whole thing.
I know, brother. I'll fast forward. So I had this conversation with my close friends, right? I've told you about you've met several of my peoples who I consider family. You've met them in different segments of our life, of our friendship, right? Cheers to our friendship, by the way. We went into deeper waters, right? And I'm saying this, Caballo, let it be exposed, because I ain't no gay ass nigga, and I promise you, I'll give you details, the TMI, whatever. I said that I'll defend a dude who will go as far as the bullet. Okay. I'll defend him. I'll defend him. I've never. I don't want to. Excuse me, ladies. I don't want a bitch that even lick my ass, dog. And I've had it happen. It's not my thing. It's not my thing.
I'm sorry to hear that.
It's not my thing. But I don't think it's gay. But I don't think.
Sorry to hear that.
But I don't think it's gay if you like that. The same way if you like your armpit licked, it's your thing. It's whatever. It's your thing. We're talking about when gay is gay. What's gay?
By the way, it's scientific.
I'll say
it's scientific that it feels good. It's scientific.
Oh yeah, you're right. 100%. No, I read that, and by the way, it's personal. Yes, it felt good.
We have our own little clit in our ass.
It felt good, but my mind overcame physical. It was my mind. I couldn't stop it. Mind over matter. I felt weird. I felt this. I felt that. It wasn't good enough. You can lick my eyebrow and I'll still love it, but I'm gonna feel weird. I'm gonna be like, stop that. But anyhow, I just truly think that if it's between you and your lady, like your wife, and you don't go any further, I first, Caballo, I said, I don't care. I don't care what she puts in you. It's not gay. It's only her. But then one of my boys said, what if it was like a real dildo? Like, forget the bullet or a big bullet. What if it was a real fucking waxed penis that she's jamming him with? I'm like,
so by the way,
okay, at that point, he's imagining that it's a guy.
I think it's absolutely possible. I think it's.
I changed my mind, by the way.
Okay, thank you.
Just so you know,
I'm glad.
Just so you know, I'm glad. Yeah, let me get that out the way.
I think it is absolutely possible to be a gay guy that is so disciplined.
Okay.
That they only allow the woman that they married to perform these things on them.
Oh,
but if you're getting fucked in the
fantasy wise, it's a guy. It's a guy.
If you could live in your real fucking skin, you would have another dude power driving you in the asshole. 100%. There's no fucking, listen to me, Baba.
You're right. I agree with you.
This is coming from a guy that has had all sorts of tongue in his asshole. And I've also had, listen, when you get your ass eaten, it almost comes with the territory that if you're already with a girl that's willing to do that,
okay,
she's more than likely gonna be freaky enough to try to stick a finger in there. So I've had,
makes sense. Yes, of course, okay.
I've had my fair share of women that they whoop and and it's like no. And what I'm saying is, I felt it, and while maybe it's like.
Right.
For a split second,
right.
In my life, could I fucking picture sticking anything of any circumference bigger than my
That's it. That's it. That's where you draw the line, bro. That's it. And
this is the line here because here is gay. Okay. Here is gay. You gotta draw the line here.
There you go. When is gay? There it is. At the knuckle, past the knuckle.
You're straight at the knuckle. Past the knuckle, you're gay. 100%.
Bro, even though I haven't had either of it, I agree with you. Once it goes the whole when it gets to the knuckle.
And by the way,
that's it. You hit it.
And look, I could go as far, given that I am about this fucking life. I could go
meaning
as far.
What? Freakiness.
I'm getting my ass eaten.
Oh, okay.
You know, bro, you have no idea. Number one, I am the dude that started this here in Miami. I'm the
Trick
one.
Daddy did. Trick Daddy did.
Okay,
but I will give you your flowers. I will give you your flowers.
I swear to God, you are right. But at least in the Hispanic community, that started actually talking about actually getting it done.
Right.
I'm the first motherfucker guaranteed. I remember that.
Mad open about it. TMI as fuck with it.
Comedians. There's comedians that accuse me of being a hack. Who's gonna talk about getting your ass? That's how fucking everybody talks about that shit now.
Right.
I started a sorority. Those bitches going, what a hack. Who talks about getting their ass eaten? It's like, bitch, I do. Right. So, as someone who. You got to understand that I've gotten the most. Bro, that's gay as fuck. I even get women. Bro, I get plenty of women that love my shit. Bro, Caballo, that's gay as fuck, bro. And I'm like, hey, mama, listen. If you want to think that you shoving your face between my ass cheeks is me being gay, perfectly fine. That's cool. I've never felt more vulnerable than when a woman has her fucking face between my ass cheeks. If that's gay to you, fine. But I hear it all the time. So I can tell you that I would even go as far as giving regular finger play because I do know women that are legit with it and can fucking milk you. Like, bro, you have the American Pie movie is a real thing. Do you remember that movie?
Of course. Classic.
Remember when she comes in, la vieja comes in, la veterana. And fuck, y le sacan lechazo right there, fucking, and you're like, oh, dude, you could do that? I remember that's what I thought. I was like, you could do that?
Is that when you? I
gotta be honest with you. Now that I talk about this, that has to be like, I was like, yeah, well, yeah, go ahead, eat it, because I remember the first time I got my ass eaten. I have a bit about this. I have a set.
My brother, I have to bring up that, as much as when you love somebody and you support the hell out of them, you're gonna try to like, or you do like, or however you want to say it, you're gonna support them and just appreciate what they do. But then there's just times where I just gotta be straight up, and you fucking hit home runs with some of the shit that you do in regards to your skits, your reporting on the weather. You have so many epic things that go viral.
Thank you, bro.
Man, you just did some shit. First of all, shout out to my brother Derek Ebanks. He's always shouting you out and sending me clips, even though he knows we're close friends. He's sending me clips about shit that you're posting. When you went off on Tua, okay, and I'm a huge Dog fan just like you are, and I know you take it to heart, so you fucking blast on Tua. When you did that skit on Tua, when Tyreek Hill got arrested.
What the fuck? That's how I started the skit.
Yeah.
The fuck you mean he's arrested, dog?
Brother, you've been hitting home runs with these fucking these skits, these things you've been doing, and you just hit another one that was so nostalgic for me. You brought up some facts, some TMIs, some did you knows of a show, an epic, iconic show called Saved by the Bell. Fuck y'all who are too young and don't know it. Saved by the Bell was an upbringing for a huge genre of us.
It's a staple in our childhood.
It helped us think about high school and what's coming. And
part of the culture.
Bruh.
It's part of the culture, bro. So listen, I've been, okay, I'm turning 40, right? So I'm there. I'm at the fucking the midlife crisis. Like I might as well save up to buy a Corvette in fucking a few years.
A Viper.
Yeah. But I'm at that point where I'm a viejo that's looking back on the old times like, take me back, bro, for everything. For everything, it's like, take me back, bro. Like I missed the city 15 years ago when it was mild traffic that we were still pissed about.
Damn, bro.
We were still pissed about the traffic 15 years ago, bro.
Preach.
So I missed the Grove from that time, even though the Grove has become real nice now.
Fellas, if you're ever in the South Florida region, or better yet, the beautiful city of Miami, and you want the dopest fade possible, make sure you go to butterthebarber.com. That's BUTTA thebarber.com. Butter happens to be my personal barber, a great friend of mine, and he is top-notch, one of the best barbers in Miami. So once again, if you're in the Miami region and you want to get the dopest, flyest haircut, make sure you go visit BUTTA thebarber.com and set your appointment with my boy, Butter. Back to the podcast. Hey, even though you feel old saying that type of shit, doesn't it feels so organic and passionate, right? Like you're being dead ass when you say that shit.
Bro,
when you compare it to what it is now, you're like,
bro,
like that shit was.
If you gave me the option, like what do they call it? Like a nuclear button, or like if you gave me the nuclear codes and you told me, hey, make everyone that wasn't here from before this year disappear, boop, everybody gone. We go back to fucking exactly where we were in 2010. Damn. Bro, everything. The Grove, the beach, bring back Tarpon Bend.
Hey, of course, Coral Way. That was a stable point there, bro.
Shit.
Oh,
man.
man.
Those are the times, bro.
That's when how would you consider this? That's when lower level, we haven't really stepped our game up into the nice bar scene.
Miami was
people would bust their cherry.
Miami was still being tried as a fucking lower level major city. Our culinary game wasn't there because now there's a fucking 5-star restaurant every corner, which has fucked up the game. If you like the partying and you like, the good thing about the Tarpon Bend days is that Tarpon Bend, for example, was the only place like that. So everybody from the city was going to meet up at Tarpon Bend. Now you have 40, 50 places between Brickell, Wynwood, the Grove, South Miami, Coral Gables. There's 40, 50, 60 places you can hit. So there's not these areas where you get like a Tarpon Bend where you get this mass amount of fucking people who are just ready para relajo, dog.
Miami
has become a very
and a plethora of different races. Everything just chilling. There was no fights. There was no fights like that in those spots. Yeah.
So, given that, I've been real nostalgic lately, and I've been doing a bunch of content that relates back to
those times,
those fucking throwbacks, bro.
Yeah, man.
And what you were referring to was that video by Slater. So I dropped a video by explaining that AC Slater from Saved by the Bell, who I, by default, because I'm a racist and I stereotype people, I thought he was fucking Mexican, bro. To me, AC Slater was fucking Mexican, always. And I remember, again, because my nostalgic tip, I'm even playing Oregon Trail.
on the computer, baby.
Computer.
Yeah.
I'm looking at, you can Google play Oregon Trail. There's emulators that you can play it through.
Oh, these people are like half of the crowd. Shout out to y'all for supporting. They're like on the computer. What do you mean? What? Say that again. How does that go?
So I just, for whatever fucking reason, I start looking up I literally Wikipedia Saved by the Bell and start looking up the characters. And I just start reading up, bro. Just literally reading through, and I look through AC Slater's shit. My bad. It's not that. I heard through wherever I heard that AC was the QB
right
of Bayside High. And I go, what? Get the fuck out of here. No way that fucking AC was the QB. I knew he was a wrestler for the school. I knew he was the top wrestler.
Right.
And I also knew that he was on the football team. Bro, Baba, Mexicans aren't quarterbacks, bro.
Never.
They're not quarterbacks.
Never.
I was certain this guy was like a linebacker DN.
Not even like real talk. Not even in today's time, last 10 years, a decade ago, like
Mark Sanchez. That's it.
And how fucking Mexican was he? He was probably two generations into America.
So you know. When I make these videos.
Great call, though.
So when I make these videos, I have to look up the information just because I can't look like an idiot, right?
Right.
There has been like 20 quarterbacks.
Mexican?
Yeah.
Really? Isn't that awesome?
10,
whatever the number is, isn't that awesome that you learned that statistic that probably, I don't know, fucking 0.5% of the world knows? Like, are you kidding me?
And not only that, I read it and I go, damn, there are Mexican quarterbacks. And I go, I don't give a fuck. I'm still gonna pretend. I'm still gonna be racist as fuck and pretend like I didn't know.
I gotta ask you something, and if you haven't seen it, because I haven't, I would assume that you might have heard of it. There's a dope ass documentary, I guess you'd call it that, right? That was made by Matt Walsh. I think I'm saying it correctly.
Well, I went to see it in theaters. The one that just came out.
Am I racist?
Am I racist? I paid my way into a theater to see it here at a matinee.
My boy.
Did you see it?
No, but I want to.
You haven't seen it?
I've only seen clips.
Oh, what the fuck? I thought you were coming here to tell me.
No, but I've seen so many clips of
the best movie you will see this year, and it's not a fiction movie. It's a nonfiction movie where the guy goes in and he does undercover work. Basically,
it's a docu. It's a docu.
100%. And he's going in there, shedding light on how ridiculous
it's gotten. Yes,
the whole state of social justice with black people, bro.
Going back to what you said earlier, when you said that they weaponize or they make money off of movements, this is another one that's happening right now. Right,
perfect example. Joe Rogan already had him on there.
Oh yes,
Joe Rogan
he just had him back. Yeah, second time
after the movie.
Yes, second time, right.
And this is what I'm about to explain. The same thing Joe Rogan went through, which is the best part of the fucking movie. Bro, so it was. I went matinee. That's the only time I watch movies.
Good call.
Go 1 o'clock. I was there with maybe 8 other people, right? And when I tell you that me and those 8 other motherfuckers was like, yeah! Baba! That motherfucker got this white lady. He got this white lady to pay reparations. So he's in front of a fucking white bitch and he's like, hey.
He talked about it on Joe Rogan. Joe Rogan said that was his favorite. Yeah. Wow. He really did.
Bro, it is worth that movie. I would pay to see it fucking 3 times over.
Damn, I can't. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna pull that trigger, man. But
telling
on that note, what do you feel about that?
If you want to go this week, not this week because I'm getting ready for my show. If you want to go next week, no Diddy, I'm down to go with you.
Dope. Let's do that. And speaking about your show, tell us about that, brother. So right now, we're filming on. Hey,
y'all might not catch this show, but it's this Friday coming up, October 4th, 10 p.m. at the Doral Improv. But I'm gonna have a show in Tampa, my first show out of city.
Okay.
Papa,
big challenge, baby. Let's go.
It's
Let's
a
go.
It's a rite of passage.
Damn, I love it. Yes,
it's a rite of passage for
you're
me,
right.
bro.
You're right.
You, I've been trying to do this for a long time. It's my first show out of Miami. It's gonna be in Tampa. Reason being that the most people I've gotten requests from are from Tampa. It's gonna be at Funny Bone. November. It's either November 10th or 11th. You can find it on my bio. I'm an idiot for not knowing that. But next one after that's gonna be at Orlando. But yeah, we're trying to fucking make moves, bro.
That's dope, brother.
That's the next step of growth for me.
Something.
Get out of Miami with the stand up.
And as I think everybody, you know, as far as being loyal fans and showing that support, man, we know that that's that next level shit. It is what it is, right? You know, you make it out of we're not a small town, but you make it out of a small town. You go on to the next level. You go on to the next level. You've gotten so much support, man, for the longest time.
For me,
there's so many ways.
For me, it's just been difficult to figure out what the next level is. Because to me, you know, you get stuck in the, you know, maybe this is only a Miami thing, and then you start realizing, nah, it isn't. You know, I've realized that, and that's the best part about it.
It's part of growth, huh? Right? Keeping it 100, man. That's growth.
It's big, bro. I'm excited for it. That's to say the least.
I'll tell you what, I know that you're going to be leaving soon. You have a destination you have to go to. Real quick, something that you became, like, stupid famous with locally is this Peacock infestation. And when I say Peacock, guys, I know the majority of the world doesn't even know what a peacock bass is because that's even more rare than the peacock bird. Let's call it that. But when I say peacock, I'm talking about the peacock birds.
Well, for starters, I'm adding this set. So the set that I've been running at my comedy shows for the set that I run right now, I've been running it for the last year, which is the first time I've done this. Because typically, bro, I always came up with a different set for every show, and this is the first time that I've run the same set for a whole year. I'm adding 10 minutes of Peacock because of the demand. My last show. I'm telling you, on my last show, I was done. I did 40 minutes. Killed it. And people, when they would take pictures of me, bro, what's up? You didn't say nothing about the Peacocks. So I'm obliged to fucking add Peacock.
Mandatory.
10 minutes of Peacock.
And again, you got to see, before you go see him and see that. So
what he's talking about is, here in Miami, and I know this is, bro, by the way, so that video went stupid viral. And I got, again, when I say stupid viral, meaning you can go viral in Miami or locally.
Of course. In respect to that.
Real viral is the entire country or the entire world.
Right.
This fucking video, especially on TikTok, I had maybe over 500, 700 comments going, where the fuck are you that there's peacocks just chilling, dog?
On your car, on your fucking mailbox, sidewalk, a flock of them. Like, it's a real thing. Like, this is an exaggeration.
Let me explain to everybody that I'm not sure if the peacocks for sure started like this, but a lot of exotic animals here in Miami, when Andrew hit, the zoo had no control over it, and a bunch of exotic animals, for example, the Egyptian geese, they got out. They're not a native species, and they started fucking. And all of a sudden, there's fucking Egyptian geese all over Miami. If I'm not mistaken, I could be wrong, whether it is or it isn't, I think that the peacocks got out like that too.
So I actually,
in the case that it didn't happen, it doesn't matter. The point is that there's too many fucking peacocks. It's a thing that in Miami, 10 years ago, 5 years ago, you saw a peacock, you're like, oh my.
Look at that. Especially if it was a male.
Eso es una criatura de
When a male is just like, come here, bitch.
Oh, yeah, come get this dick, bitch. Come get this peacock. Baba, I'm telling you, it was a thing of beauty. I am the guy.
It was rare.
It's not like I'm suggesting the peacocks aren't beautiful. They are beautiful animals.
Right.
They become less beautiful. Like, for example, you know when you come to Miami and now a girl from Wisconsin, a 10 in Wisconsin
is a 6.
Is a Miami
5.
fucking 6.
Yeah.
Because there's so many down here.
Right.
So many beautiful women. Same thing with peacocks. There's so many fucking peacocks that it becomes less beautiful and it starts becoming a nuisance.
Yeah.
So, nuisance. They shit relatively large pieces of shit. Like this. I don't know if relative to my fucking tit here. Like that. So imagine if you have, again, one little piece of shit from one little rare peacock. It's perfectly fine.
Right.
When it's 19 pieces of shit because a whole
Spread
fucking
out
with 3 families of peacocks in your driveway.
Happen to just mob
becomes
through.
a problem.
Yeah.
During mating season, which is just about all fucking year.
Yep.
All fucking night.
And by the way, I heard that they're aggressive as fuck. The males are during mating season, which you said happens almost, I think it was 3 times a year. I literally looked this up, getting ready for this conversation. And I was like, damn, I didn't know that. So they get mad aggressive, like a motherfucker on steroids, 3 times a year, if I'm not mistaken. And then they start scratching up cars, over shitting, over barking, all that bullshit.
The scratching of the cars comes because obviously they have small brains. They're stupid animals. And they see their reflection. If you have a black car, they see their reflection in your fucking car door. And they start fighting.
Oh, shit.
Like if it's another fucking bird.
Another did you know? Look at this.
Yeah.
God
so
damn.
you'll wake up. You'll wake up with fucking shredder marks on your car. And it was a bird that was fighting its own reflection. A fucking peacock. And it's crazy because I talk shit like this because you don't know how many, when I post about this, you'll have the Pinecrest moms. Ay, eso es un pájaro de Dios, una criatura de Dios. Which, by the way, I mention this in every podcast I go to. Stay on the lookout. I'm opening up a peacock food truck. I'm just getting I'm waiting to get approved by the state. I don't know why you're laughing.
Are you dead ass?
I'm dead as fuck. Peacock food truck. Arroz con picacadillo, peacock fricasé, peacock croquetas, pan con peacock, y se acabó el pan. Get ready for it. And the food truck is going to be called Criatura de Dios.
Don't forget that shit, all right?
Holla back.
Make sure you don't forget that.
Holla back. It's coming.
My brother, when I was looking this bullshit up, because it's a real topic. You know, we're clowning, we're having fun, but it's a real topic. So these fuckers came from somewhere Southeast Asia or some shit like that, whatever it is, right? And I don't know that it was because of Hurricane Andrew. They didn't mention that. I looked it up, but they didn't mention
the peacocks.
Yeah, they just said where they're natively from. They didn't say how they got here. But you definitely, we remember the drug trade. We remember Hurricane Andrew. 2 huge times when a lot of animals that were should not be here, boom, did what they did.
Trafficked.
Right? Yeah, exactly. But anyhow, aside from that, they really spoke highly about like how invasive and how if we don't neuter them, there was a state or two that neutered them. Or, by the way, your Palmetto Bay, our South Florida or whatever, they won't let you fucking kill them, and there's no zoos that'll take them. So there's a weird thing going on within the community.
They're trying to pass something now to chemically castrate them
by food or some shit.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Some kind of shit like that.
And that makes sense. Not a bad idea. Yeah.
Bro, listen, those birds. I said this on the last podcast. Every species has an albino element to it, right?
Okay.
Most species. I have 4 albino fucking peacocks in a block radius of me.
You took rare to a whole nother fucking level.
Do you understand what seeing one
right.
albino peacock?
That's the wildest shit
That's
ever.
crazy.
You got 4.
In fact.
Holy
seeing a peacock is should be rare. Seeing a peacock. Seeing an albino peacock should be like, what the fuck?
Close to Bigfoot. Close to Bigfoot.
We got 4 right in the hood right there. Right there.
Big, that's Bigfoot filming porn. That's the equivalent.
That means
God damn.
That means that albino peacock has gotten to fucking.
It's an infestation.
I'm telling you,
it's an over infestation.
If they don't do something soon, and I'm sure they
that's
will,
wild.
Within 2 to 3 years, the entire place is gonna be fucking peacocks and cyclists.
So I love that. By the way, guys, not only will you love to do it on your own, but make sure you go show your love and follow Cavayo on 305 Cavayo, right? 305.
Cavayo 305.
I'm sorry, Caballo 305 on Instagram, and then you can follow him on every other platform that he has.
I got right now. I got Instagram. I got TikTok. I got Twitter, Facebook. Fuck Facebook. I get no traction there.
I know, right? I agree with you on that.
Ass shit.
But you know, even this podcast, man, people are not gonna sit down for a whole podcast. I understand that. You take it in increments, you take it in clips, you take it in this, you take it in that, but show your love, because you can do it through TikTok, you can do it through Instagram, or you can go watch the whole podcast. Cavayo got a whole lot of shit coming up, and I just love all these steps that you've taken, brother. Like for real, we've been going through this. Obviously, you've been way ahead of me in your own space, but we've been going through this for years. Fuck, we're on 2024.
Oh man,
we met
4 or 5 years now.
Yeah, dude. Yeah,
Easy.
yeah.
Remember before the pandemic?
Exactly. Right before the pandemic. That's exactly what it was. And then you and I, we became pretty close, man. We were doing our thing during the pandemic. We were driving up to Twin Peaks. Twin Peaks.
No traffic. Got there in 15 minutes.
At your crib at 156, the condo at 156 with the Caballo.
152nd,
Yeah,
so
man.
great, bro.
Had some dope
Those are
times.
fun times.
But for those of y'all watching, man, this a real motherfucking brother of mine, man. We had a number of great times, and I support you, and I always will, and he's always got dope-ass shit. Make sure you go follow him. Make sure you go show your support. Most of y'all already know him, because you should, man. Miami, stand up. Show your love. Caballo, brother. I love you to death, man. Thank you for coming back to the podcast. And I can't wait to have you again, homie. 2 months from now, 3 months from now, before the year is over, dog.
Say less.
Like, for real, man.
But then that should be fucking shredded, dog. I'm going to go on a fucking down cycle right now. Let's do it.
What the fuck? A down cycle? What is that?
Yeah, like a shredding cycle.
Okay.
Hollow back.
You heard it here first. All right, baby. Yo, love, peace, baby. See y'all on the next one.